Welcome back to Diamonds Around the World. I am Will. First and foremost, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscription button down below. It is free to join. If you are coming back, welcome back. Also, hit the notification bell because I upload daily at 12 Eastern Standard Time in Pennsylvania. So, what we have here is another unboxing from Diamond Art Club. This is actually the second canvas I ordered over Labor Day weekend when they had a buy one, get one. So, the back of the box is going to be a blue shade, so that means it's going to be a square. And I'll explain that a little bit more when I flip the box over. So the top of the box shows how it works, and this part here shows what the kit contains. So, what this box canvas is going to be Soma, I think that's how you pronounce it, by Christopher Lavelle, and that's the picture. And it is a square because it has a square right here. And the picture goes around the entire box. Now, when they first came out with these, I really wasn't a fan. Like, I was a fan of Christopher Lavelle, let me put it that way. I just wasn't a fan of this version of his artwork. But then for some weird reason, over the last year, I kept looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I actually like it. So I want to try and get all the ones that look similar to her. So on this side, we have our canvas picture. Our colors, 40 colors, 1 AB, 2 fairy dust, total drills of 70,784. And then on the bottom, it gives us that same name, artist, and then the dimensions of the canvas. I forgot to specify it is a 22 by 31 inch, or it's a 55.8 centimeters by 78.7 centimeters. So it's going to be big. I have no problem with big. I'm okay with big pictures. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to just see what comes in this. Now, this is a restock, like I said. Am I expecting the Treasure Quest cards to be in this one? I'm not quite sure. It might be because it being just a recently restocked one. But I could be wrong. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Now, a lot of other creators are talking about that. I'm not going to go into detail about it because I'm not worried about it. If I get them, I get them. I'll keep them. I'll use the codes when I need to. But other than that, it's one of those I'm not going to really worry about it. So, what they did was they came out with a box, first and foremost, the new versions of these boxes that were actually a little bit bigger. They were about this big. And they decided to say, because of shipping costs, let's bring it back down to the standard size. And a lot of people that diamond paint, that purchase from them, love that idea. So everything comes in this box right here where you just slide it out and everything is safe inside this box. Now you can keep these boxes, you can throw these boxes away, you can do whatever you want with these boxes right here. So we're going to pull this up, pull this up here, I'm going to slide this over. This is our standard toolkit now. So this is the new version of the toolkit that Diamond Art Club had come out with. Let's just pull everything out. Just drop everything out. So everything comes in a bag like they used to, but they've updated the bag, made it look a lot nicer. It comes with pink wax because a lot of people are complaining that they only still use pink wax. If you do, make sure you pull the plastic off the front or the bag or the back to do that. It comes with a sample of Diamond Art Club's putty, non-scented. This is a 7-placer. A bag of baggies. This is their new pen. It has the 4-placer at the bottom. You just take the top off and twist and the putty comes out. You can take the putty out and put the pink wax in here if you want to and use this for the pink wax. If you run out of putty, there is a way to fill it, and that's unscrew this, pull this part out, put your putty in, pop that back in, and just re-screw it. Now, people were complaining that they were breaking, the putty tip here was breaking. So Diamond Art Club also has a metal version of this where you can get a metal tip for this pen. Will I use this one? I'm not quite sure. I will have to give it a shot and see what I think of it. Now, this is their tray. It has their name on the side, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. It has the lid and a tray stopper. Fantastic to work, but you have to make sure you place it in right or it will not go in. So if you do it like this, it's upside down. Of course, I just dropped it. So you want to make sure you place it in the correct way for your drills not to fall out when you're using it. And they do stack. So if you have multiple sizes of the same tray, you can stack them up. This is big enough here to put your sticker on for your kit. So we're going to slide this all off to the side. And now we're going to look at this. This is our thank you purchase pamphlet. So this was a pamphlet that they had in all of their older canvases, and they condensed it to this lovely little card. First and foremost, after you make your first purchase with Diamond Art Club, you can scan this QR code and join the VIP page, Facebook page. This is all of their socials down at the bottom. Follow them everywhere if you need to: Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok. And now we're going to open this up and we're going to look at the inside. Okay, first and foremost, we have a save 20% off your first purchase of the app. So as long as it's your very first purchase from the app, you can save 20% off. We'll look at this in a minute. So the rest of the inside of it shows what the kit contains, step-by-step instructions, and some tips and tricks. Now, back to this sticker sheet. First and foremost, this is going to give us the name of the canvas, Soma by Christopher Lavelle, Diamond Art Club, and a diamond right here. These are all individually pre-cut, so you can peel them off and put them on your logbook, on your kit, on your container for your kit. And then we're going to open this up, and we're going to look at the rest of this. So all of these stickers are pre-individually cut. They have 1 through 100 here. And when I say pre-individually cut, I'm just going to pull number 68 off here. So they're pre-cut like this. That's 68 and 67. They do come apart, so you can kit up in individual containers. So here we go. This is the sticker sheet. 1 through 40 is for this kit. Now, Diamond Art Club uses something. Diamond Art Club and every other diamond painting company uses the DMC code. They get that from the DMC code, floss code, for cross stitch conversion. So all of these numbers are DMC related. Now, Diamond Art Club has a few specialty differences. First and foremost, if it's below 150, as of right now, it is considered an AB. So anything from 149 and down is an AB. So this one's going to have AB 141. At the other end of your legend, if you look, if it has another letter in front of the code, like a Z, like Z739 and Z927, those are considered fairy dust. They have been blowing up the diamond community world a lot over the last year. A lot of other companies also have them, but they have different names for them because Diamond Art Club is the first company that came out with them, and they got the patent rights for fairy dust. So that is those 3 specialty drills. Then over here we have our sticker again. We have our diamond colors, the diamond shape, the canvas, and the skew, and our start and end date. Now we have to remember, these are also all individually pre-cut. So that's what this sticker sheet looks like. So now we're going to open this up and we're going to look at it. Now first and foremost, Diamond Art Club. Cool. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's slide this off to the side. Diamond Art Club canvases come in a bag, a dust cover bag that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. But before we get into this here, I just found out that this one comes with one of the limited cards as trading cards or treasure quest cards. So this is going to probably be, by the looks of it, a bronze. So they have 4 different shades. They have bronze, silver, gold, and black. And this is the front. And this gives us the artist name, the canvas name, and the dimensions. And on the back, it gives us, this is going to be a code. What this code does is you'd scan the QR code here down at the bottom, and you'd type this code in, and it tells you what kind of card this is. And they have different tiers for these cards. So first and foremost, you can get discounts on them. This is another version of how to get a discount, and they are stackable to your points from what I've been understanding from other creators here on YouTube. And if you build so many up, you can get a custom. So this is my very first one. And it is super shiny. And like I said, I'm positive it is a bronze. I can't check because I have the photo saved on my phone and I'm recording on my phone. So this is a limited card. So I'm just going to slide this over now. So that's what the treasure quest cards look like if you've never seen them before, but most likely you have. So back to this. This is the dust cover that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. we're going to open this up and we're going to look at the canvas and said drills. So this dust bag is just an extra protection to your canvas and drills. So if anything happens while it's in shipment, it has that extra protection to it. But if something is wrong with it, there is a warranty to it, and we'll talk about that once I get to that section. Oh my god, I had a problem getting that off. Now, the canvas is made out of something called tarpaulin. Tarpaulin is owned basically by Diamond Art Club. They are the only company that has the patent rights to use said canvas. That means this canvas will lay flat on its own. But if you're impatient for it to lay flat, there is another way to do it. We'll slide the drills off to the side. And that is where you can take this and roll it back on itself. Because first and foremost, they also use poured glue. A lot of companies are going to poured glue to make it a lot easier. So if it's a poured glue canvas, what you can do is you can roll it back on itself like this. And this will help lay it flat too. And this is where we're going to start talking about what's on this canvas and where everything is. So first and foremost, if we look down here at the end, we have our pasting area / thumbnail, our SKU and our canvas name, canvas size in inches and centimeters, and then it is copyrighted by Christopher Lavelle / Diamond Art Club. That means Diamond Art Club got the legal licensing rights from Christopher Lavelle to turn this picture into a diamond painting. That means they are paying him for his work. And that's also a great thing. Now in the middle, if you have a 10% off code here, if you are working on one of the pictures and you want to show it off, use hashtag Diamond Art Club, Facebook, Instagram. Now back to what I was talking about, anything damages. If you are missing drills, if the canvas is damaged in shipment, or you spill drills, you have a lifetime warranty as long as you're the original purchaser of said canvas. And they'll ask you about what your email account is, the order number, so they can confirm that you did purchase said canvas. Because I've watched a lot of people specify that too. And you just go to support@diamondartclub.com. This is the bottom right hand corner. We have a legend, as you can see. It's rolled up. Before we go any further, first and foremost, they have scalloped and serged holes on their canvas because that will help fray. And then every canvas, it has a thicker plastic with a perforated cover on it. So you can rip these into small sections and perforate them yourself if you prefer. If you don't, you can do your own sections with cover paper or washi tape. And we're going to roll this up out quick and look at the top version of here. In the center it says do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club. Then we have another legend right here. And we're going to slide this picture down. So this is going to be massive color blocking / confetti. And we'll talk about that in 1 second of what a color blocking confetti is. But before we do that, this is what the drills come looking like. They come pre-packaged, so if you keep your drills separate from your canvas, and some people do, some people don't, I don't. The best way to find them, if you do keep them separate, is if you look at the package of drills, it specifies your schematic name, number, and our canvas name. So you can find it by looking at that. So before we go in here, let's talk about color blocking and confetti. First and foremost, it's going to be easy to specify what's color blocking. If you look right here where my hand is, all of this is going to be color blocking, except for a couple spots here or there. There's going to be small color blocking in our face, but not much. But then the rest of it, and there's going to be color blocking down through the base, but there's going to be a lot of confetti. Like these flowers right here are going to... It's going to be confetti. All this up in her hair is confetti. The moon is confetti. So basically, her entire hairpiece is confetti. All the butterflies are confetti. So this is going to be time consuming, but it's going to also work up fast once you get into the color blocking sections too. And it isn't just straight color blocking, and it isn't just straight confetti. There's also line blocking. Line blocking is when you have the same color going in lines, where you can utilize your multiplacer and knock out a lot of lines at one shot. So now we're going to flip this canvas over. We're going to look at the drills, see those 3 specialty drills, and then we're going to see where we can find them. So, if you don't like the crinkle, I'm sorry, go ahead and mute me, fast forward. Either one doesn't bother me. I actually prefer the crinkle. If I can even open this up. Okay, so first and foremost, Diamond Art Club makes all of their drills in-house now. And they use top-of-the-line resin. So all of their drills are made out of resin. And that's for rounds and circles. And all the specialty drills are done too. If you have one of the older kits from when they first started being a company back in 2019 and all that stuff, they had acrylic drills back then. But they have upgraded. The other thing that Diamond Art Club does is they do not follow the DMC code when it comes to bagging up their drill system. They utilize by weight. So we're going to start with the smallest bag here. And we're going to look at these. So this is going to be 355, 333, 3826, 3685, Z739. That's our very first fairy dust. And it's not much. So I'm going to try and see if I can find it. I don't think we can because of how light it is. Maybe you can right there on this drill here. If you look at the top of these drills, they have a glitter. The glitter is actually encased inside this drill. That means you won't get it over you, your canvas, your body, your pen, whatever. This is going to sparkle, play in selective locations of the drill. Of the canvas, not the drill. Of the canvas. So it's not going to overpower the canvas like an AB does. And we'll talk about ABs later. So that's our first one. And there's not much in it, so there's not going to be a lot of spots for this. 524, 300, 3721, 610, 3829, 3768, 975, 3053, 434, 3828, 926. Here's our second fairy dust. And our last fairy dust, because there's two. Z927. And this one you can actually see the tops of the drills a lot better. 3863, 3782, and 738. So that's that strand. So this is what we want. And then we got 407, 3371. Here's our AB, 141. The one and only AB in this canvas. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and it's named after the Northern Lights. As you can see at the top, on top of these drills, that they have a shimmer, a shine, an iridescent to them. That means once you place this drill on the canvas, it's going to shimmer and shine and bring that spot to life a lot brighter than normal. And it's also going to help the drills beside it shimmer and shine too. And if these drills are also placed beside the fairy dust, it's going to accent each other. And it's going to help bring those spots out too. So I can't wait to see where this color is. This is actually all white AB. Then we have 3864, 841, 3064, 3790, 3772, 939, and 938. As you can see, they're almost identical in color, but they're actually, nope, they're both 938. Wow, I can't talk. We have two bags of 938. My bad. We got 712. We got 1, 2, 3 bags of that. 452. 1, 2 bags of that. 839. There we go. Great color. 1, 2 bags of that. 451. 840. We have 2 bags of that. So basically we found all of our special drills. Now we're just going through the rest of the drills just to see what's in here. So now we got 3024. It looks like we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of that. 3861, 898, 453, 1, 2, 3 bags of that. 3865. Looks like 1, 2, 3 bags of that. And then our black, our 310. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bags of that. So those are all of our drills for this canvas. So now we're going to look at this canvas and see where those specialty drills go. So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to actually just pull this up since the legend's already put away. So AB would be AB 141, and we're going to look for the number 1. And at the bottom, we're going to look for the 2 fairy dust, the equals and the A. So We're going to try and see if we can find these. I'm going to actually look right here in her hair. Like right there. I can already see the ones right here in her hairpiece. Like the ones are right through there. So the ones all through her hairpiece. These are one. And then the A's are going to be right there in the flower on this side here. And it's going to have some right over there. I know I'm not using my hands to point this stuff out, but I'm trying to show you everything. And as while we're looking at the drill field too. And as you can see, they are super clear. I wouldn't need a light pad if I didn't want one, but I will. So we didn't find the, okay, hold on. I was going to say we didn't find the equals. Right there is the equal spot right there. That's the only equal spot I see, actually. And let's see if there's any over here. Through her hairpiece. That's the only equal I can see. There's going to be some A in her eyes. So that's going to help. Her eyes are going to shine with a fairy dust and an AB. So I really don't see no more equals. But I could be just overlooking them. But I can't wait to work on this. Is there anything in the butterflies? That's the key question. Okay, here we go. There's some more equals in this butterfly here. Or moth. Whatever you want to call it. There's some right there. Okay, so we're going to look at this here the long way. First and foremost, the one fairy dust, that's the letter A. That's going to be down here in the blue flowers here and some over on this flower here. The other fairy dust is an equal. So we're going to know it's going to be in this here, in this one, and probably in the other two. I just couldn't notice it. What in the world is that? That looks like a hand. I will pull that one up once more time just to show you what I'm talking about. And the other equal I saw, it was right here. So there wasn't a lot of that color. So that's probably the only couple spots those are going to be. Because there was not much. Now there was also the A fairy dust. The letter A is in her eye. Now the white AB is going to be number 1. There was a spot in her eye. All of this through here. Down through here. There's going to be some ones over here. So the AB and the fairy dust are sporadic. Could it be blinged up? If you wanted to, would I? Something like this, I wouldn't. Because I wouldn't know where to start with on blinging a canvas like this up. Now, when I said, is that a hand? If you pull up the corner of this canvas right here, and you look at it, that looks like it's a hand. It looks like a couple fingers with fingernails, but I could be wrong. It could just be a twig. Sorry about that. But doesn't that look like a hand? With a moth right there. Any special sigils? Nope. So, this is Soma. I'm hoping I pronounced it right. By Christopher Lavelle. It is legally licensed by Diamond Art Club. I will tag both the company and the canvas down below. I forgot to specify that on last Monday's video, what I did. I'll also tag those on that video if you've already watched it and you want to try and find those pictures. Go back to that video and hit those links. But, I can't wait to work on this one. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of these pictures when they first came out. I was a fan of his work, but not all of his work. Let me put it that way. And over the time, I've actually fell in love with these. So I want to try and get some of the other ones that look similar to this. And because it would be considered a set because of the way they look. And I can't wait. And he has some other canvases that came out that I do have. That I will do unboxings of. And I can't wait to do them. I have some of his mystery canvases. You can go back to my mystery set and watch them. But once again, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, it's free. I post daily at 12 Eastern Standard Time, Pennsylvania. And I will see you next time. This is Diamonds Around the World. Bye.